Hey, good evening, guys. It's March 13th, 2010. I'm going to do somewhat of a different video this time. We just got back from spending a couple days out of town to my aunt's funeral. We had an okay time visiting family. I mean, considering the circumstances, we visited a lot of family, saw people that we hadn't seen in quite a while. It was good to see them. Anyway, guys, this is a video on, let's see, how do I put it? Being aware and getting prepared for different things that can happen in our country that was founded on freedom. And I hear a lot of things that are going on, not just in my area, but around the country, by staying kind of informed with news and different websites and things. And there's a lot of issues that people are going through nowadays that we're not really accustomed to. For instance, I think a major one is homelessness. People are losing their homes at a record pace, and I'm thinking about that seriously now, especially in the last 6 months, because things are changing so fast that there's a possibility that we'll either have to sell our home, or and if nobody purchases it, then we'll probably, I don't know, unless work drastically picks up, I'm thinking we might end up there. But anyway, this issue is, people are dealing with this all across the nation. I mean, it's a huge problem. And 2 years ago, nobody was thinking about these things, that the huge expanse that our government is going through right now. I mean, it's expanding on a scale that we've never seen, and they're infiltrating in almost every area of our lives, from our medical to our banking. I mean, every area. And a lot of people are getting somewhat frustrated with it. Not only with their housing situation, the unemployment rate is way up, and but on top of that, the somewhat oppressive things that this administration's doing. And I don't want to focus on just this administration, but a lot of it trickles down to us from them, and because their policies directly affect us. And I'm concerned with the people that are out there that are struggling, that don't have jobs. Their emergency welfare checks, the unemployment checks, are running out, and they really don't have any place to go. And they're probably already moved back in with mom and dad with their kids. That's happening all over too. And so where do you go next? If you're tired of looking for a job because you can't find one, and unemployment checks are running out, then I imagine a lot of people are asking that question, well, what do we do next? And, I think this can only go on for so long, and then people will start to get, overly concerned about the situation that they're in. And, we're in a kind of a bubble in Wyoming. We're not seeing it as much. We are seeing it. It's definitely affecting us. I mean, our business is next to going under. And I'm hearing it 2 and 3 times a week that businesses are shutting down here in Gillette. And so it's definitely here, but it's not to the point where people have extended all their unemployment benefits and like other states. And so I think it reaches a plateau to where in people's minds, they won't take it any longer. And we see this in history. And I'm hoping things change for the better quickly, so that people can get back to work and carry on with their lives. It is concerning, and my heart goes out to those people that can't find jobs, and that are having to go back and live with mom and dad, even though they're 30, 40 years old with kids. And so hang in there. You know, it is discouraging going out and looking for jobs and not finding any. And reading that statistic about college graduates from last year, 80% have not found jobs. 85% are still living at home, of those people that have graduated with degrees. So anyway, not much on the news. I wanted to talk about, you know, kind of what's happening out there and how that affects us socially. You know, it has a depressing effect also. And I would encourage people to come together more, and I think this is going to happen. There's going to be somewhat of a community spirit, that people will come together and work things out together. They kind of pool resources. And my brother and I kind of talked about that on our trip down to Laramie. I think that's where it's going to end up going, is that we're going to have to pull together and do what we can do to get by, but also trusting in God. And you know, there's a lot of prosperity gospel being preached out there, that just trust in Jesus and everything will be okay. Financially, you won't lose your home, you know, you'll always have a job, but that's not reality. And I think a lot of Christians are seeing that. He does promise that our bread and water will be sure, but not that everything is going to be like it always has been, because it won't. I think it's going to get harder, much harder. And I think the sooner we realize that, the better off we're going to be, and about not living in a false reality. And I know a lot of people that just won't come to terms with the slowdown that we're in. They just want to continue to live a lifestyle that they've always lived, regardless of the downturn in their income. And that's dangerous, you know. And I think the sooner we snap out of that, the better off we're going to be. So again, hang in there, do what we can do, you know. I'm working for my uncle. He offered to keep me busy for a few days last week, and this week he said he would, you know, give me a little work too. So I'm going to take him up on that, and you know, put aside what you can, pay down debts. Again, pay down as much debt as you possibly can, guys. I think that's it for tonight. I hope you guys had a good Friday and Saturday. Might post something Monday, but I don't know. You guys take care, and check out that website, jackmclam.org. It's got a lot of articles on there, probably more than you can handle, on a lot of different subjects. But watch that one on the moon. Kind of interesting. Take care, guys.